Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode here on Facebook Live, The Real Podcast. We have a special guest, Megan Shank. This is your second time actually on this podcast, but we have some exciting news. Thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
So we have something pretty exciting to share with the audience, with the viewers and our local community. You might hear my dog now.
And then my dog reacted.
That's funny. That's hilarious. Come here, bud. So what's exciting is we are teaming up to provide some really much needed highlighting of local businesses in Carlsbad. You live, work, and play in Carlsbad, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So for people who don't know, just who are listening or watching, can you give them just a summary about yourself and what you do?
Yeah, so I am the broker and owner of Three Lagoons Realty. We are a residential real estate company here in Carlsbad and service the Carlsbad and surrounding areas in North County, San Diego.
Nice, very cool. And so we've been doing work together for a while. It's been fantastic to watch your success. We've been fortunate enough to document some of that. But you and I just in talking, because we don't live too far from each other. Sometimes we wave to each other on the road, which has been fun. But you specifically are involved with the Chamber of Commerce, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So before we get into releasing exactly what we're going to be doing, I wanted you to talk a little bit about the Chamber of Commerce. So you don't have to give me verbatim what the mission of the chamber is, but what's the whole purpose? Why are a Chamber of Commerce is created, and specifically, what's the mission behind it?
Yeah, so like I said, not verbatim, but the mission or the thought process behind the chamber is really connecting local businesses with one another, supporting one another, growing together, growing the businesses, supporting various businesses within the community. And then it helps the community and the surrounding areas thrive. We're all supportive of one another and growing together. So helping our economy and helping our various residents in the neighborhood. So
what attracted you to join the chamber?
Yeah, well, it was very important to me when opening my brokerage and just in general in life to get involved. This is a community that we love and we get so much out of. So it's been my personal mission to always just get involved, give back, get connected with the community. We sell real estate here. I also want to be involved, support other businesses. So it was very important to me to get involved in the chamber and be connected with our community.
Nice. And how long have you been a member?
A little over 3 years now.
Nice. And what's your overall experience been with being a member?
It's been wonderful. I've gotten to, the neatest thing is you learn about so many businesses that didn't know exist. And then also the people behind these businesses. I thought it was pretty well connected and knew a lot about the Carlsbad community. And then I joined and you meet so many interesting people, learn about so many neat businesses, really cool, fun things to do with your family. So it's been a really great experience just learning about the different opportunities and different people behind these businesses. Nice.
And you're, like I know I mentioned earlier, you live, work, and play here. So
yeah,
share with the viewers what makes you feel like you're an invested member for the chamber, but you're an invested resident as well. So
yeah,
can you kind of talk about that? Like you have your family here, your kids go to school here. I see you at the concerts at the park. So you're an active member.
Yes. And it's very important to me. Like I said, we intentionally, moved to Carlsbad, for many reasons. We loved the community. We loved all the activities within the community, the people here, the school system is fantastic. So we're, like I said, we've got my husband and I, we have 2 boys. Mm-hmm. They are in the preschool and the elementary school, and it's been a fantastic experience. The community members, the other parents, the teachers, they're incredible, and they've impacted my kids and our life in such a positive way. So my kids are at the summer camps right now. They're
Nice.
at Agua Hedionda Lagoon right now, learning
Oh,
about
nice.
nature and animals. So it's been fantastic. It's just such a good experience living here. We thrive off this community. There's a ton of, outdoor activities. Again, the schools, the people. It's really neat.
So you mentioned early on, like there's the story behind the business owners, which was really fascinating to you. That's one of the reasons why I love video. It allows me to get to know people. Like case in point, what we're doing right now, I'm understanding a little bit more about you and what you're doing with the chamber, and that's I can't think of anything more fun than that, especially when it comes to your business. So we're on the podcast now. We're on this Facebook Live. Our goal, as we're revealing now, is like with you is we're partnering up to highlight local businesses from the Chamber of Commerce. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I know you've been wanting to do this for a while.
Yeah.
Just happened that I reached out there and you're like, hey, I'm a member. I love highlighting local businesses. So tell me about kind of your vision that you had that kind of just made sense for us to do this together.
Yeah. So like I said, we've worked together a lot in the past. You've done fantastic, listing videos, community videos, which is a really, professional way you show all the different, what makes this community neat in this town.
Sure.
And so on another level, I wanted to expand upon that and really get to know who are the people behind these businesses, what is the foundation that this is, for someone that doesn't live in the area. Tell me more about Carlsbad. Why would I consider moving to Carlsbad?
Mm-hmm.
What does this community have to offer? And I think what we're doing is going to be really, really neat and impactful. It's going to help so many people. Even if you live in the community, you still are going to learn. Sure. Just like I did. I've lived here for 12 years and, you learn about new businesses and new opportunities and fun things to do all the time. So I think this is really cool. We get to highlight different businesses, talk about different things going on in Carlsbad, and really showcase this community and what it has to offer. So I'm excited.
Yeah, that's cool. And I know next Monday we're going to be interviewing who?
Our first podcast is going to be, our first series together is going to be the CEO of the Chamber, Brett. Super excited to speak with him, learn, more in depth about the Chamber, what it offers to its members and community. So super, super excited to talk to him this next week here.
Yeah, and that's really fitting, right? I mean, the first interview be with the CEO, so that's really exciting. I'm excited too in a selfish way because I get to see and meet all these people, which is fantastic. And then hearing, co-hosting that with you and hearing from all these business owners firsthand, like their experience, what they do, and so I'm looking forward to Monday. How are you selecting the business owners that you're planning to highlight?
Sure. Well, I'm trying to think. Okay, as a resident here, or if I didn't live here, what would I want to know about Carlsbad? What are some things that I want to, as a highlight? So
Sure.
I've tried to pick or think about, okay, a category from each type of industry. So, whether it be a nonprofit or whether it's something fun to do or a new restaurant or, an ice cream shop or a health and fitness center. What are some really neat things that Carlsbad has to offer, and then talking to the owners about that.
Sure. And is there a variety of members that you've seen, like from restaurants to, to, like you said, fitness centers? Like there's the variety of business owners.
There is. I mean, some are, one person, and some have thousands of employees, and so it's just a wide variety from tech companies to hospitality to, mom and pops and everything in between. So it's really neat. We really offer a lot to this community. So getting to highlight it and learn more about the people that make this up, that make up our community is pretty exciting.
Sure. Now we might not get through the whole member list, but I mean we could try, right? Do you know how many members there are?
Oh gosh, I want to say I know the Carlsbad Chamber. It's the second largest in San Diego County, and the 10th largest in the state of California. So
Wow.
it's a really well supported, well attended,
Sure.
strong chamber.
Very cool. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll get into more details on Monday. You kind of talked about what's exciting. Anything else that's exciting to you about the series that we're starting?
You know, it's great. We get to highlight and talk about the community. We, you know, from hiking trails to fun, family-friendly things to what they're doing in the village and improvements and
Sure.
enhancements. You know, from the arts to everything in between. So I'm really excited to get to connect with others out there.
Sure.
Like I said, local or afar, and get to really highlight the community and show why I love it so much and what will appeal to others as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I think it's great because you're highlighting the community, which is your job, right? I mean, it's as a realtor, that's what you do. You sell the lifestyle, you sell the community, because ultimately, when people move here, that's what they're buying into, right?
Yeah. Like I said, a house is wonderful, but you can transform a house. You can add,
Mm,
you can make it your own. But really, there's so much more than just deciding on a house. I'm sure if you interview people, why do you want to live here? It's not, oh, because of that house. It's because of the school system. It's because of the people. It's because what it has
sure.
to offer. The industry, the jobs. So that's what we want to highlight is, of course, the homes are wonderful, and that's obviously what I do. But there's so much
Right.
more to real estate and lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, and that's what I try to highlight. It's not just a home. There's a whole life that you're bringing into this and being a part of. So that's what
Yeah.
we highlight.
No, great. And again, just for those who just tuned in, who are just watching now, Megan Shank and VideoSalesRealEstate.com joining forces to really highlight local business owners who are members of the Chamber of Commerce here in Carlsbad, really wanting to take uh, these business owners and just create some more awareness about what they do, find some interesting business owners, and really showcase their story, right? Because every person has a story. I'm sure you've been to events and you network with these individuals and you're just kind of blown away with who they are and what they do, right?
Yeah. Yeah. There's so many neat, how did you get this idea? How did you make this into this company now, this multi-million-dollar company from a thought that you wrote down on a napkin? It's neat, or because something affected you personally. So you designed this product that could better service the community and the population. It's so interesting. And this is what we're going to get to dive deeper and really learn. Who are these people? Who made this, who created this, and
Right.
they're contributing members of society. And it's just neat to get to highlight them and learn a bit more about them.
So you've been here 12 years. You've been a member of the chamber for 3.
Yeah.
Would you say that your network improved, grew, once you joined?
Absolutely. I didn't join just to get direct business. I mean, obviously it's an added bonus.
For sure.
But I have gotten clients from being a part of the chamber, and and also I've met services and got to give out referrals for my clients, my community, friends, family, my husband. So we've all used the services directly from the chamber. And so it's a get and take. But then also more importantly is we've gotten to just connect with others. I was checking out a Costco the other day, and a lady in front of me goes, "Hey, I sat next to you at the chamber event. I'm so-and-so," and we reconnected.
Sure.
And that's what it's about is connecting with community members. I've learned a ton about new businesses. I've created friendships. I've gotten clients. I've different services. So for me, it's been a huge advantage and a huge win. That was, and not to mention, they also offer a lot of, educational series and ways to improve your business, which is a whole separate side just from the networking. But I'm going on Friday tomorrow to a breakfast, and they always bring in a guest speaker, and it's always on ways to improve your business or yourself, personally and professionally. So they offer a lot, how to do this, or how to comply with HR, how to, different services that will really help your business grow. So.
Nice. So I feel like this has been, you mentioned the breakfast. I feel like that happens a lot.
Yeah. So it's a first Friday breakfast is what it's called. It's the first Friday of every month. And, it's early. It starts at 7. So we get there, have a networking time. And then after that, and it's neat. They put you at a table. I think it's eight people at a table, all from one different industry. So
cool.
chiropractor.
A variety of people. Yeah.
Yeah, variety. And so then you get to meet, do a series of questions and networking. And then after that, they bring in a guest speaker. And it's always applies to how to better your business or yourself.
Now, for somebody who maybe is a little bit more shy, who may not be as, networking type, right? What would you say to somebody like that who maybe is like, that sounds great, but I'm not as outgoing.
Yeah. I would say just get involved. You don't have to necessarily even go to the networking events if networking is not your thing. But maybe get on a committee. They have a business resource committee. They have an educational committee. They have, different types of committees where you can join and be a part of. I think it's a green committee or environmental. I'm going to butcher that,
okay.
But there's different committees that you can join and be a part of. And really find your niche, depending on obviously your business, your personality type. And then it's more of being on a group where you have similar interests and goals, and you're not networking. You're not, having to barge to a group of strangers and talk about,
Sure.
Hey. So it really offers a nice variety.
Like, what do I do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of time, there's a lot of networking opportunities. So, the chamber isn't, I don't want to, portray the chamber as just that. But I know when people think chamber, they think networking. And obviously networking usually includes events, right? Because people have to go to one location and kind of network. So I know that it could be a little bit challenging sometimes for people, right?
Yeah. When I went to my first event, I went to a happy hour. I didn't know one person. So it was intimidating. And I'm pretty social and an extra.
No way.
And I still had to walk in and go, whoa, there's
Sure.
a few hundred people here. I don't know. This is intimidating. Everyone knows each other but
sure.
People are friendly and they know what it's like. They've been there, done that before. So I marched up to some table and, hey, I'm Megan. Nice to meet you. And
nice.
Just started it that way. And yeah.
Very cool. And pretty receptive group, right?
Yeah, they've all been there, done that. They're all, in that same shoe. They're a small business owner or a business owner, and they want the purpose of the chamber is, to talk about your business, get it out there in the public eye. Right. So they understand, and everybody wants to, meet new people and learn about new businesses. That's why we're all here, and that's why we've all joined. So everyone's very outgoing and understanding.
Have you experienced or noticed just kind of like a natural mentorship that kind of evolves or is created between, maybe somebody who's been around for 10 years who has a lot of knowledge and experience to share with somebody who maybe is just starting?
Yeah, it's great because they do offer such a wide variety, and from all ages, all walks of life, all different experiences, and it's a very sharing community. It's great. I don't see another realtor and go, oh, that's my competition, or it's more of, hey, how's it going? Hey, I saw your listing, that's wonderful. And we talk about things or experiences, or, hey, did you hear about that new loan, or interest rates, or and vice versa. And there's a lot of opportunity. I've talked to chiropractors about social media. It's just neat because we're all in this together. We're all either a small business owner or looking to grow our businesses, and so we've collaborated and shared information, and it's a wonderful, opportunity.
Nice. So if somebody who's watching this, might be interested in getting highlighted, or they're like, hey, I'd love to be on, like, what's the best way they can contact you?
Yeah, absolutely. So like you have up now is our website, which has all of our contact information. You can find us. Basically, I'm very Googleable.
Nice to see your phone number, your email.
Yes, our contact information. My phone number is 858-776-0427. You can find us at 3lagoons.com or, like I said, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Yeah. You can find me definitely. And I'd love to talk to you more and get you plugged in. And also, if you want to learn more about the chamber, you can attend an event. It doesn't cost anything. I think your first event, I want to say, don't quote me, but I think you could attend as a guest for free.
Got it.
Don't quote me on that.
Megan Shank told me I don't need a membership for this year.
Put it on
my first year.
tab, and the chamber.org, you can find out more information about the members, what it all offers, what it involves, or contact me. You ask me any questions. I've been a member. I've gone to different events and
for
different
years.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited. Honestly, I've been wanting to do something like this. We have I started the CarmelValleyLife.com, which is a publication based out of Carmel Valley, and we created something similar there, and it just felt right for us to team up with you to make this happen. I'm excited. I live in Carlsbad. I've been here for 7 going on 8 years, so I'm excited. Like, just again, like I told you, just because I purely want to meet these people and hear their stories. Stories for me is what allows me to connect with somebody. It allows me to feel who they are as a person, because we put a lot of facades up during the day, like who we are, who we want to be, who we're not, and I think this allows, anytime you have a conversation like this, you kind of just have to drop all those things and just be real, because fake comes across, and I'm excited to real genuine. Yeah, so excited to partner up with you on this. Is there anything else you want to leave the audience with before we sign off?
I'm just same thing. I'm really excited when I got your phone call, your email, we were talking about this. I'm getting more and more pumped, and it's such a great partnership. You've got the expertise, and the video editing, all this wonderful equipment. And so I'm just excited to actually get to execute on this. We've been talking about it for a long time. And so I'm super excited to partner with you and get to talk and learn more about these businesses and people behind it. So
this is great. This is a great platform, because it allows for much more of a smooth process. Because what happens a lot of times is, we can go out and film these business owners with our equipment, but what happens is sometimes it becomes more of a challenge, right? Okay, we're going to be there at 11, then we have to set up, then they're on a time crunch, and so this platform allows us to really connect almost within a day or so. Say, hey, we have this opportunity. Can you get on your phone? Can you get on a computer? And this Facebook Lives allows us to get it out really quickly. Even create some, syndicate it and get it really across multiple platforms. So anyway, we're excited. I'm a Facebook Live fan, and turning this into a podcast episode as well is a big part of trying to get a lot of information out about these business owners and whatnot. So super excited, Megan. Thanks for being on the show. Thanks for partnering with us, and we look forward to this new series with you.
Yeah. And just that last thing, if you guys have any questions, contact me. If you are interested on being on the podcast and Facebook Live, please contact me. And we look forward to highlighting all the businesses and all the wonderful people in Carlsbad.
Yeah, or feel free to comment below, tag Megan or myself. And if you just comment, obviously we'll be notified. But we're excited.
All right. See you soon, Carlsbad.
Thanks, Megan.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.